This video is about how to replace the primary and secondary air filters on your Exmark Lazer Z S-Series zero-turn mower. This specific mower that I'm going to be demonstrating on has a Kawasaki FX801V engine. The manufacturer recommended service interval for replacing the primary air cleaner element is once every 250 hours. And replacing the secondary air cleaner element once every 500 hours. However, I recommend replacing both of these elements more frequently than that. These elements are relatively inexpensive compared to the cost of a new engine and do wonders in protecting it against the debris that is constantly being blown at it from mulched up grass and other things. I will be personally changing mine every 150 hours to ensure a long service life of my machine. Your primary filter is the one that says engine air filter, and your secondary filter is the safety filter. So your primary filter is part number 11013-7044, and the secondary filter, you just change the 44 to a 45 at the very end. This right here is your air filter. This here is the cover. You got to take that off. You just undo two clips. This top one, there's another one just like it. You just pull down. This one's a little bit more difficult. I had to turn it a little bit to get this one to pop off. Then you simply just pull, comes off. You can see this one's pretty dirty. This is the primary air filter. And then you just grab it, just wiggle a little bit and pull really lightly. It doesn't take much pressure. Pull it out. That's the old one. That blue thing in there with the clear plastic around it, the little mesh, that's your secondary air filter. And again, this one's 500 hours, this one's 250. I like to do them at about 100 or 125 and then 250. Again, you just grab it, you pull out. That's the opening in there where the air goes into your engine. I have my new filters. This is my primary and my secondary. Secondary one goes in first. The closed end is the one that wants to face out towards you. So you put the open end in, and you want to fit it right inside that little opening. And it takes a little wiggling. Make sure you get it in there good so it's in all the way. Alright, that's easy enough. That one's done. Come back, get your primary filter. So once again, take a look. Slip this guy in there. Put it over top the secondary one. Make sure it's in all the way, and then that's done. Now you just put your cap back on. And you'll see on the actual cap it says top. That's what goes up. So you want to try to line that up. And you see this sometimes hits, so what I like to do is just twist it onto its side, and then so it's still pretty much up. I had a little difficulty getting the cap back on, but it turned out that I didn't have the secondary filter pushed in all the way. So if you have any difficulties getting the cap to go on all the way, pull it off and check and make sure the filters are pushed in all the way. Alright, so now I've got them in all the way, so the cap should go on without any trouble. And once again, see that thing hits, so sometimes you gotta turn it a little bit so it doesn't say, so the top part doesn't point straight up. Alright, so now I got the cap on, it's all the way on there, and then put your clips back on, and latch them. And there you go. That's how you change your primary and secondary air filters on your Exmark Lazer Z mower.